Alrighty, howdy everyone. I am doing a video today because I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and she and her husband are thinking about moving into an RV, and so we talked a lot about a bunch of different things, and I told her I would send her a video of a tour, and I went back in and I didn't really have a good one. I mean, you guys have seen bits and pieces, but I didn't have a good one to just kind of give her an example of what we were talking about. So I thought, well, shoot, I'll just do one. Here we go. We walk through the front door, and here are the beds. You have both the cat and the human beds next to each other. And here's the little closet here that I have built in. This only was possible by taking out the bed that was here and installing a new bed. And it really opened it up and added a bunch of room. It also gave me room for a little nightstand and inversion, whatever you call it, inversion headstand thingy-majigger. I think that's what the title is on the box. Just kidding. And then I've got my storage up here with my little vision boards. So in these storage cabinets, I really hardly use anything. I do use my printer. I have a bunch of other stuff in here, movies, things. I never use them. As far as this one, this one's kind of... The books I really never use, but we all know there's books that are really hard to get rid of. The only thing I ever get into here for is my sewing kit. And then back there, this is my, when I'm traveling, my things I need to strap everything down. And then that box back there, that's all my cards. And a lot of people that know me know that I like to send cards, although I haven't been doing that as well. So here's my vision board again, a different one. Here is the office slash kitchen or dining spot, mainly office. And I have this set up so I can stand or I can sit. And I just absolutely love it. These tables are great because they rotate. Because this is a slide out, it really opens everything up. It's really a great layout. I know I sound like a broken record. So this storage box here, I normally have a pillowcase over it so it doesn't look so storage boxy, but this is so Harley can sit out and look out the window. And it stores all of my decorations. So because I'm in this spot temporarily, I keep them all in that. I haven't put anything out. As you can see, there's the rest of it. And it's a decent size. I think it's 22 feet. This is actually a spice rack. I'm such a thrift store person, but this is a spice rack, and I just use it to hold my flip-flops. These are for going into the shower, and you want to make sure you have flip-flops if you use the public showers. And then my slippers for the cold nights, and then just sunglasses and miscellaneous things like that. And then I've got my little hooks there for all my keys, so they never get lost because they always go right there. So here's the kitchen. It's pretty basic. As far as, I don't think I've ever showed you guys in here. As far as in here, yeah, I'm probably pretty organized. I guess now that I'm looking at it through a lens. Here's the garbage, and then all the cleaning supplies that I use most often. Okay, this is going to show a sign that I'm not as organized because I really haven't taken out, these are my herbs and just miscellaneous things. I've got my wheatgrass juicer in there. And then I've got plastic bags, reusable paper bags, batteries, nothing exciting. And then we have this wonderful built-in, this actually came with the unit, but you could install it in any of them. It's just, yeah, that's not organized, is it? There's certain areas in my life that I'm very organized and other areas that I'm not. But I guess it's all relative too. Everybody's got to have their own junk drawer. You know, you just can't live without a junk drawer. And then here's just baggies. So that is that. And then we've got my Vitamix. And up here I've got water. I normally have this organized a little bit differently, but again, because I'm here only temporarily, I didn't put things out completely normally. I'm only here for a couple weeks. Here are my bowls and glasses and I don't know. That's it. Pretty basic. And now we come back into the storage area, and I know you guys have heard me say this a million times, but this is my favorite part. So this is where I store my food. You could store any kind of pantry items. This is just a greenhouse container, and I would probably have it outside. I have another level for it, so I'd probably have it outside if it was more than just me in here, to give more room. Here's my water distiller up top and my food dehydrator, and then here's all my linens. Here is all of my coat items, and then this is normally empty, but I'm doing this detox program, so I've got all these herbs and vitamins in there right now. And then below is just like toiletries, vinegar, emergency kits, those kinds of things. And then the bottom level, as most of you know, is Harley. It's his litter box and his food. This allows him to look outside and me not open up the RV for everybody else by just, this is a shower curtain that you can't see through, and it looks nice. It looks decent. This is my toiletry section. It's got my toothbrush and toothpaste, and then just my, basically all I really use. And then my underwear and whatever. And then the refrigerator. Now, because it's been a little bit cooler here, I never use the AC. I mean, I would only use the AC if it got over 80, and since it's been 75, sorry guys, it's been 75 around here. Every once in a while in the night, in the morning it's chilly, and so I like to have warm water when I wake up. So as far as my refrigerator, this was something I was telling her about. The freezer space is the biggest downside, I would say. So here's the size of mine. It's just a little ice box, but the refrigerator is fine. The refrigerator's not bad. So the shower's pretty basic, or the bathroom, I should say. The only thing I really added is that shower caddy, and I love it. It's great. I don't use most of this stuff. And this bag, I hang this bag here. This is for if I go shower in the park. And I got these little door hangy things, and this is just my towel, my hand towel, and then my shower towel. As far as, there's not a lot of room here, but I do have my water pick, which I'm going to talk about in another video. And then here you can see I've got my little vacuum, and what I typically do is I typically use my broom, which is over here, and I sweep everything up, and then I use the vacuum to just get up all the crumbs. So that is the bathroom. There you go. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I mean, it looks a little bit different from when it started, but you can only do so much with 22 feet. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.